If you're waiting to feel confident before starting, let me save you years of regret. Confidence comes after you start. Are you a woman over 40 wondering, is it too late to start? I'm proof it's not. I assure you, I had a million and one reasons why I couldn't start, why I couldn't or wouldn't succeed. I thought I was too quiet, too old, too late, nothing special to share. But what I discovered changed my life. Today, I'm sharing the truth nobody tells women like us about starting online and the steps that gave me real confidence without being trendy, loud, or fake. If you haven't seen part one yet, where I share the real messy 2 year journey that finally got me to show my face on YouTube, make sure to go and check it out after this video. I'm going to have it pinned in the comments. It'll make everything we're talking about today hit even deeper. Now let's dive in. What I also did before I started was joining some Facebook groups about how to make money online, about affiliate marketing. Of course, I realized at some point that a lot of it are lies. So try to find a safe community to join, community of like-minded people, of people who are on the same or similar journey, a community that has leaders as well who have been there and done that and who have had the transformation, leaders who you want to be like, who have done what you want to do or on their way to accomplish what you would like to accomplish, because you could learn a thing or two from them. This could help you a lot. It'll give you a lot of practical tips from people who are not just out there showing off because they want you to buy the product or because they want you to join their program so that they can get a commission. Last but not least, please don't wait till you're ready, because you never will be. Readiness is just an illusion. You know what? I researched for over 3 years and I never felt ready. I'm still not ready. I never will be. But hey, I'm doing it. So if you're a mom, maybe over 40, like me, and wondering, is it too late? Let me be that proof that it is not. You don't know me. You don't know how against this I was, how against showing my face I was. But hey, look, it's me. I don't care anymore, because guess what? No one cares. Anyway, you've been showing up for your family, maybe even for your work. It's time to show up for yourself now. You don't need to be trendy, young, or even loud. You just need to be willing to learn, invest in yourself, and to try. And of course, give it your all. Be consistent and don't give up after 2 or 3 or 4 months thinking that this thing doesn't work. It works, but it takes time. At our age, we've already gathered up quite a bit of life experience. So this could be your content. Are you a teacher? Are you a hairdresser, an esthetician, a doctor? Do you love baking or cooking? Do you have kids? Do you homeschool? Any of that, all of that could potentially be your content. Or do you even have a hobby? Are you obsessed with something? You love it to pieces. That could be content. See, I wasted years wanting to do this, but feeling like I wasn't cut for it. Feeling like, who am I? Why would anyone want to listen to me? Why would anyone want to watch me? I'm not made for this. No, 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 no. This isn't for me. This is for the young and beautiful, or the powerful, or. And tell me, how do you know if this is for you when you've never tried it? Tell me, come on. Leave a comment. Tell me, what do you think about this? Have you ever tried something that you always felt that wasn't for you, but when you tried it, you realized that it's not that bad? I didn't know I could do this. Believe me, I surprised myself. I still surprise myself that I got out of my own way, out of my own head, and I'm finally on YouTube. And you have no idea how proud of myself I am when it comes to this. And I don't want to say the cliche, if I could do it, you could do it. Just give it a try. It might not be for you after all. If it's not, then you only lost some time, right? You have nothing else to lose. And now it's time to read a comment from my last video. It comes from a busy after 60. Her name is Brenda. She says, I'm so glad Karen at YouTube Over 40 recommended you. I think I'm going to really like your channel. Thank you so much, Brenda. And this is the power of having a community on YouTube of like-minded people who will support you along your journey. I'm going to leave the handles for both Busy After 60 and YouTube Over 40 so you can check them out. Thank you so much, Karen, for suggesting my channel. I'm really honored. Now let's get back to the video. You have no idea what you're capable of until you try. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, a big thing that I didn't think I had, and that stands in the way of a lot of us, and it's confidence or lack of it. You know what gave me confidence? Not reading more books, not watching more content. It was doing. It was when I started doing, when I posted that first reel, then another. And like I mentioned earlier, I did it for a whole year. I still remember my first reel, believe it or not. I still remember The first reel that I even spoke or decided to speak. I still remember how nervous it was. And I found that super hard. And I spoke for what, like 10, 20, 30 seconds? And look at me now. I'm doing the very thing that I thought I could never ever do. Posting on YouTube, long form content, my own content. Sure, I scroll and I get ideas, I get inspired. We all do. But I also get inspired with so many other things that happen throughout the day. Oftentimes, it's my thoughts, my experiences, my struggles, my wins. That's all content. And I'm sure you have your own struggles, your own wins, your own fears to share with the world. So what are you waiting for? There's probably someone out there who needs to hear about all that from you, from only you. You never know what might or might not happen. You don't know how much you're going to learn about yourself doing this. You just don't know how much you're going to learn about what you're capable of. What I thought that I could never do, YouTube, with my face, I now do with joy. Believe it or not, when I'm in a bad mood, I sit down in front of the camera and start talking and filming, and I get energized. It's just a switch. It puts me in a good mood. I don't know why. Maybe it boosts my confidence. Maybe it gives me purpose. I don't know, but it really puts me in a good mood. Now, you might not have the same experience, but you might get there. I didn't start off like this, but look at me now. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. Please don't judge yourself before giving yourself a chance. Don't say you can't do something when you never tried it or you're not even willing to try. So yeah, you don't have confidence, right? That's what you think, right? Let me tell you about something that I experienced firsthand. Being a stay-at-home mom for so long, I lost all my confidence because I couldn't see who I am anymore. I didn't know who I was anymore. I had to rediscover myself. I knew I couldn't stay like this. I had to rise up again. I had to find that confidence that I thought I'll never have again. Confidence is built in doing. Doing. When you start doing and you prove to yourself that you can do it, yes, that's when you'll have confidence. When you promise yourself to do something, you set a goal for yourself and you do it, that gives you confidence. That's the proof that you can do it. And that gives you confidence. It's not the knowledge that's going to give you. Of course, you got to start with knowledge. You can't start doing something that you know nothing about. But you get the knowledge and then you start doing. That will boost your confidence. It all starts with the desire, a thought. Then you start daydreaming of it. I know, because that's what I've been through. I still daydream about other things that I yet want to do. Then if the desire is strong enough, you start researching. And then you drown in the sea of content on YouTube. It's never enough. I need to learn one more thing. I need to learn more about this, more about that. Especially if you're like me, you get addicted to research because you feel like it's never good enough. So what pushed me to finally start on YouTube? Well, like I mentioned earlier, I had a whole year of practice on Instagram, a little bit of TikTok. But did that prepare me for YouTube? No, 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 no. Not at all, because it's very different. Short content is different than long, especially when you don't talk much. But it did allow me to put myself out there, my face out there. And I did that for a whole year. And you know what? Nothing happened. No one cares. Nothing happened. That's what pushed me to start YouTube, or what helped me start, because I put myself out there a little bit, a small dose, and nothing happened. So hey, if nothing happened there, what's going to happen on YouTube? Still nothing happened, except for my own growth. In those past 4 months, I've learned a lot. I grew a lot. I even learned about myself. That's what happened. And it's going to keep happening even more and more and more. But then the final push that truly, not just pushed me, but made me start, was a few months ago, like 5, 6 months ago. All that content about if you're a YouTuber over 40, over 50, this is your time to start YouTube, because YouTube is on easy mode. Of course, YouTube wasn't on easy mode, but that was trending at that time. And that said, you know what? All these ladies my age and older and a little younger doing it. Why can't I do it? I just want to try. I'm ready. I'm going to try. And that's when I started. Did I start ready? No, I was far from ready. Did I know what I was doing at the beginning? No, in spite of the intensive research that I have been doing for the past 3 years, I still didn't know what I was doing. Do I know what I'm doing now? A little bit. A little bit. I learned a lot. I'm better than when I started off. But I still have a lot to learn, and that's only going to come with practice and with doing and with trying different strategies and different content. So you know when you have that urge to do something or to start something, but then you sleep on it for years, but the urge is still there, that's your sign that it's something that you should really at least try. So don't wait anymore. Please don't waste your time waiting. But I need you to know something very important. Don't make mistakes. You're going to mess up. You're going to even fail, and that's okay. Be prepared for that, and don't allow those to put you off. It does get easier, believe it or not. It will get easier. Not because you're going to be perfect, but because you're going to learn so much, you're going to grow, you're going to get stronger, you're going to be more resilient the more you do it. So if I could talk to my past self just a year ago, or maybe if I could talk to that scared version of you, I'd say you can do this. Stop wasting time and stop letting life pass you by. You don't want to have regrets. What if I did this? What if I started? I could have, I should have. Please don't. Just start now. Don't wait till you're ready, because obviously by now you know you never will be. Stop being scared of failure, because you're going to fail. So fail fast and learn, grow, rise up, and do it again. But this time you'll do it better. And every time you fail, you'll do it a little better. Get out of your comfort zone, because that's where growth is. If you can relate, hit that like button, leave a comment and let me know what resonated with you the most in this video, if anything at all, or maybe everything resonated. Let me know, share your experience with us, and let's learn and grow together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.